I'm going for, let's have a look here, bit of a star cluster, NGC 3532. Let me send a scope there, NGC 3532, enter, you'll hear the scope. View object. I haven't been labelling a couple of test shots, I've just been taking them, so I'll label them now. NGC 3532, it's a little cluster off to the bit north of Eta Carina. Yeah, let's give it a hit. 30-second ISO 800 full screen. That was Carina Nebula I just got. And what do we got here? Brightness. Just go up to full. That'll do. All my usual settings. Wait for 30 seconds across. Should be getting close. Don't know how good my GoTos are tonight. I had to move Eta Carina a little bit, but we should get in the field of view anyway. Little star cluster nearby. I have to talk quietly, by the way. I'm in a unit complex here up in Clermont in Central Queensland. You've all got to work. Yeah, there we go. Right there, that is a mass of stars. It's right there. I think that is Mu Carina. No, it's not. Some other little star nearby I've just noticed. Let me zoom in. What's that called? Just calls it car in Sky Safari. C-A-R. Strange one. Mass of stars out tonight. Pretty cool. Anyhow. Wonder what the surface brightness of that is. Anyway, let's have a look. Nearby I see 2944. Let's go there. I see 2944. Here goes the scope to slew there. And I'll name the shot. It's pretty close by, as you can hear. I see 2944, also known as the Lambda Centauri cluster. It's pretty darn big, that's for sure. Righto, 30-second shot, ISO 800, full screen. Yeah, it's a mass of stars, isn't it? Beautiful dark skies up here in Clermont. Wow. Anyway, the running chicken nebula, big, well over a degree in size. So I might not fit it in. Got about 1.2 with my Canon. 30 seconds must be coming up shortly. Here it is. Here it's processing. Top right up here you can see it processing. A little red thing, and this will change shortly. Yeah, she should be coming any second. Big mass of red. Well, it's pretty dim, isn't it? Huh. Oh, I need to go a bit longer or stretch that. Expand to 6. Yeah, need to go a bit longer with that one, don't I? Stack it. Well, I'll go a minute, see what we get. Go to full screen. Go to bulb. could go to ISO 1600, but what the heck, might do that. Let's leave that at 30. Go ISO 1600. Back to full screen. Let's wait for that to come in. I'm still stretched at expand gradient of 6. I might have to go a bit more. It's going to be noisy, but what the heck. Yeah, very bright star there. Not sure I've actually got that centered. Don't know which bright star it is. There's heaps around there. Actually, I think I've got the wrong number there. I think it's 2948. The actual running chicken nebula. Might have to change it. Anyway, it's processing, and then I'll move it to 2948, which is actually the running chicken. This one's the Lambda Centauri cluster I've got on screen. My mistake. Anyway, it's processing now. See if it gives it a little bit more nebulosity. Yeah, not a lot. It's not too bad. Anyway, let me move it. I see 2948. 2948. Be a very short slew. Here we go. Full screen. We won't spend any more time on this. We'll go and hunt some other stuff down. Should be coming through any second. Here we go. Should be coming through. Processing. Bingo. Let's drop the black point, or sorry, the brightness a little. It'll darken up the background. It's also darkening the nebula, but I can bring that out with a bit of contrast. Yeah. Good enough. Lots of stars. Wow. Crazy. And what have we got around here? Of course, I'm just going on the iPad to have a look around here. Well, we'll go to Centaurus A, which is NGC 51, don't have my specs, I think it's 5128. Oops, object list, NGC, 5128 I think it is, Center, information, NGC 51 28. And I'll go and name the shot. NGC 51 28. All that does is label them as they come in the file list here. You can see this is my test shots when I was lining up everything. That was the first one we did. We did a couple on, oops, I haven't named that one, have I? Oh well, this next one will come in. correct. Yeah, that should have been 2948, and I don't know what that other one was. Anyway, such is life. Don't need to see the file list. Here we go. I like the sound of that mount. Sounds like the motors are hunting. Very odd. Well, see what happens. Lenticular galaxy, big one. Quite bright one. Here's the shutter. Should be coming in. Still got expand of 6 on. That's why that looks a bit blown out. Now, should be alright for the galaxy. There it is. Let me drop it down in expand. Go down to my normal 3. There we go. It's looking pretty cool. Yeah. Very nice and bright. Just drop the contrast, sorry, the black brightness a little bit. Yeah. Here she blows. Very nice. Geez, that GoTo is bang on. Yeah. And next to it is good old Omega Centauri, which is what, 5136? No, 5139. Got to get my specs on. So Omega Centauri 5139. Let's go there. 5139. Enter. View object. Yes. Go and label the shot. 5139. Backspace 39. Okay. 1600 is a very bright object. I think we'll go down. 800. Okay. Full screen. Omega Centauri, brightest globular in the sky, so it should be easy to get. I'm going to start zooming around over here. For a few others. Go wandering around the Milky Way, that's up there, that's alright. Here's the shutter. It's going to be pretty big. Come on, process, there it is. Wow, spectacular. Very nice. Righto, Bug Nebula, very tiny object, 6302. 6302. Slewing over there. .302. 6302. Enter. So I'll have to zoom in on this. Pretty low brightness too. I'll bump the ISO up. Okay, it says it's there. Righto. Full screen. Omega Centauri. Wow. Insane. Yeah, probably about 20 seconds away from the bug. Planetary nebula. 1.4 arc minutes. so tiny on my 1.2 degree field of view. Here's the shutter, processing up the top of AstroToaster. Little red status bar up here. Should come up shortly. Might have to stretch it a bit. It's very low visual magnitude or surface brightness. Oh, I got a GoTo issue there. Still, it's got gear slack. I think the belt drive stretched a bit. I've noticed that before. Let's kick it again. Yeah, I've seen that happen before. Or maybe my scope's just not balanced on that side badly or something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Should have caught up by now. You can see it anyway, at least we know we're there. So it's processing. Come on, you can do it. There you go. So let's zoom in a bit. It's on an angle compared to the picture I can see here, but it doesn't matter. Zooming in, it's going to be quite blurry and grainy because it's only 1 arc minute. Anyway, black point to get rid of the bit of the grain here. Actually, the other way around, I might do brightness again. Drop brightness. Oh, actually, I've got contrast raised up a bit too high. There we go, brightness. Brightness is well down. What have I got? Expand 3, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, drop brightness a bit more. 2, 3. Yeah. You can just see a bit of the lobes. Very zoomed in though. So, bug nebula. Probably go too far with this, just have to center it again. Here we go. And try and get it in the middle of the screen. And zoom in by 1. There we go. Alright, so here's the bug. What's nearby to that? The cat's paw. Which is 6334. Big. 6334. 6334. Close by. Won't take long to go there. 6334. Might have another blurred shot because it's out of balance. I'll just leave it there for a few seconds. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's give it a hit. Cat's paw. Color adjustment should be alright. Where's my specs gone? Here's the shutter. As I said, may have the star trails on this due to the belt slop. Yep. Yeah, well, you can see I'm there. Actually, a little bit too low, aren't I? I better bump that right up just to centre it. There we go. Drop that down. Half and half again. Righto. Just going to centre this shot. Here it comes. 8 seconds shot. Process it. Come on. Come on. Righto, let's try the right arrow. So 1001, 1002, 1003. 8 second shot. Which way is that lobe of the cat's paw going to go? Bet it's the wrong way. Here's the shutter. Yep. 1001, 1002, 1003. That's back to where it was. 1001, 1002, 1003. Let's try that. Here's the shutter. Where it should have come down to about here. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, that's good. Right, let's get some detail. Whoops, I say 1600. 30 seconds. By the way, I just went 90 seconds when I was doing my test shots and there wasn't much star trailing, so pretty neat. Give it a go. Did I name that? I can't remember. Close the viewer, file list. Yes, I named it correctly. Don't need that. Full screen. Yeah, that last one. There it was. Should get a bit more detail in that. Stretch it out. Here's the shutter. Like I said, I might go a bit longer with this one. Yes, for the heck of it. Well, that's pretty boring if you're watching the video. Here it comes. And I think that's it. No, there it is. Why did it zoom in? I don't know. Let's zoom out. Right. Stretch it. Stretch it by another 3. Not bad. Stretch it by another 3. I might bring up the brightness. Actually, that's starting to look pretty good. And again. Yeah, plenty of noise there, isn't there? Let's drop the brightness a bit. Yeah, well, cat's paw nebula. Sweet. Very cool. And what do we got down here? The old mates, the lagoon and the Triffid. We'll go to M8 first. Good old lagoon. Centre that. M8. I better back this. Escape. Up. Yeah, Messier catalogue. Where's that gone? Here it is. Messier 8. This is a very bright one, so I'll knock off that expand. Back down to 3. It's there. I'll bring the brightness up. Here we go, contrast, blah, 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 blah. Looks good. Out of there. Go to ISO 800 for this one, change the name of it. The file name coming in should be M8. Let's do it M8, so that's changed. Let's give it a hit. Back to full screen. A cat's paw. Actually, I had detail there, you see, I just had the bloody brightness set too low before. If I bump the contrast up a tad, 1, 2, 3. And another 3, 1, 2, 3. And brightness down 3, 1, 2, 3. And again, 1, 2, 3. Shit, shots coming in. Yeah, it's not bad. Anyway. I'll have to undo that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, saturation, zero contrast. M8 should be coming up very shortly. Come on, you can do it. Here it is. Very nice. Go to this again. Contrast 1, 2, 3, and again 1, 2, 3, and drop the brightness 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it looks nice. Bump up, expand by a couple. Yeah, looks good. M8, good old lagoons right next door to it, I think, yes. It's there. Sorry, did I say lagoon? Drifford. Centre. Right, I'll send it off to Messier 20. View object. Very close by, can't even hear it slewing. Name the shot M20. It'll be shot number 20. Ready to go. Yep, 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 yep. Full screen. Wait for M20 to come in. 30 seconds. Emission and reflection nebula. You can see in here. Emission, red stuff. Reflection. Well, look at that. That's a bubble where the star's been born just in there. Pretty cool. Oh, there it is. Soon see what I mean by reflection. It's the blue stuff coming right up. Just give it to the colour adjustments. Come on, you can do it. There it is. Ooh, bit out. See the blue? It's the reflection one. Red is emission. You can see the heavy dust in there. So it's not quite centered, but what the hey. Yes, an M21 down here. Little cluster. Yeah, looks pretty cool. It's a little weird looking. Oh, there's a Sagittarius star cloud. Now that's spectacular. I like taking that. Go there. I like it because of the amazing star field. Messier 24. 24. Name it. So, yeah, I'll leave it as 800. One thing about this Canon camera and the way it's white balanced is you see nice star colour. See the reddies and the blueies and the whiteys, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, Sagittarius star cloud coming up shortly. Here it comes, and watch the difference. I'm going to take a 1 minute shot just to show you the insanity of that place. Looking through our Sagittarius arm towards the Orion arm of our Milky Way galaxy. Here it comes, come on. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's insane. While we're looking at that, I've got this set up special way, very long interval, because the EOS Utilities demands that you take a minimum of 2 shots on bulb. I don't want to take 2 shots, I only want to take 1, so I set this interval very large so I can stop the second exposure. Anyway, 1 minute, here we go. So while it's taking that, let's have a look. That's seriously mad. Table squeaking, sorry about that. Man, oh man. Anyway. We'll go to the Omega Nebula next, which is Messier 17. Just let this shot finish. What you'll see is brighter, even more stars. Did I leave the... Oh, there it comes. Processing up here. See how much of a difference we notice. Yeah, it's not blinked yet. There it is, it just blinked. Yeah, I didn't notice much difference actually. Yeah, well, anyway. Good old Messier 17. Another very nice nebula. Love this nebula. Very close by. Oops, better stop that shot. Messier 17. Here it is. Go back to ISO 800. That's probably why. I doubled the exposure but halved the ISO, so we're back to the same brightness of shot. Anyway, 30-second ISO 800, Messier 17. Here we go. Wow. I wonder if that's a double star or whether it's one in front of the other. Spectacular. Wow. Here it is. It's processing. Need a bit of changing my colour adjustments. 5, 4, 3, apply. And brightness back to 0. Contrast. Get down to there. Yeah. Looking good. Pretty sweet. Anyway, eagles nearby, which is 16, I think. Eagle tap. Where are you? There it is. Center. Information 16. Yep. Go long on this one. Excuse me. Hold on. Actually bump ISO. Yeah, bugger it. Just leave it there. 16. Here we go. 30-second shot coming up. Have a look at that, eh? You can see the sort of like knots, gaseous knots. Wonder where Jupiter is, I'll do. I'll do a live view of a planet shortly, I think, before it disappears. I don't know where, I think it's overhead somewhere. But I've got a massive tree in the complex over here on the right, in the west. Anyway. Oh. That's odd. Yeah, where's it gone? Oh, well, we'll find it. So if I double that, I can halve that. Double that again. Actually, hang on a second. There's a cloud over there. Just can't get away from clouds, that's ridiculous. What do we got? Search planets. 1 done. Search. Hey, we've got Jupiter and Saturn up. Well, let's go to Jupiter. Let's do that. I can don't need AstroToaster for that. Messier catalogue, no. Planets, where are we? Solar system. Here we go. Jupiter. Don't need AstroToaster, we need live view. Don't need that. So this is live video feed. Better check there's no cloud there actually. Oh no, it's fine. The harsh blows. You can see these like a fog. It's really sad. Very high cloud. It's bad over there in the east. You can see the planets already, the moons already. Hang on, I'll just pull that out of the way for a second. That's the zoom window. That's pretty cool. this down a bit. Center, zoom in, I'll try and tell you which those moons are. Here we go. So the one on that side is IA. This is IA, right above the pointer. Ganymede is right there. You can just see it on the edge of the, behind the Jupiter. That's Europa. And that's Callisto. So now I'll zoom in on Jupiter by putting the zoom window over there and going 5 times digital zoom. And of course there you can see Ganymede in the back right there. So that's Io, Ganymede, Europa. Anyway, I'll just drop the time and we'll start to see the bands. This is all live video feed, of course. Wow, nice and cool. Should be getting the bands shortly, about 1/25th of a second. Somewhere around there. Here we go, 1/25th, here we go. Starting to get them. And go 10 times zoom. And which way can I go? That way. It's a bit fuzzy because of that stupid cloud. Go out of that. There you go. Unfortunately the red spot's not on that side. In about an hour it probably would be, I'd say. Anyway, Saturn nearby, we'll go to it. Here we go. Better get out of this. We'll probably see it flash past actually if I hold it at 5 times zoom. Ah, it's doing a meridian flip. Oh well. Might have to wait a while. I wonder if we'll see Saturn fly past 5 times digital zoom. Deck mode is still going. Nope. Huh? Oh, don't tell me that's where that bloody cloud is. Maybe not. I should see it. There it is. Dickhead. Sorry for that. Tell you what, let's see if we can spot some moons. You can see it's Saturn, alright. Oh, wrong way. Man, it's cloudy over there though. Jeez, it's cloudy over there. Right. So parallel with the rings, I don't see any moons. That's really odd. Well. Hello. Move. And there we go. So we've got a few. This is Dione, Rhea, and these are hot pixels. And Tethys should be fairly close by. I think it's there. And Encelius is somewhere there, but I can't see it. Too much blur. I'll drop this. It's funny, these couple are really close to Saturn in this ring area, but can't see them. Anyway, let's drop it down. Should get the rings shortly. Here we go. Here she blows. Geez, it's cloudy tonight. Very high cloud. Bugger. It's always the way. Very, very high. It's like ice up there. Icicles. Oh well. Had fun. See what else we've got. Can't really go north. There's a townhouse right in the way. But we'll give something to go over there. Yeah. I'll stay in the east. Take off the zoom. Pop this up. Oh, hang on. No, that's pointing right at that freaking tree over there. Can't see nothing. Look at that. Not a thing. Ow. Where can we go? Ah, some Aussie right on the screen. It's 11:30, I might go to bed. I can't see anything over in the north at that low. Yeah, I shall pack it up. Thanks for watching.